How's everyone doing on this wonderful, lovely Friday evening here in New York City? For those of you that are getting ready to jet off to your wonderful weekend, I hope that you're going to have a fantastic, awesome weekend. It's Friday night, and if you're here on Facebook Live or if you're here on Periscope, welcome to my channel. Hey, thanks for joining. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Come on in, welcome. So, hey, thanks for joining on Facebook. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. If you just want to give a comment and let us know where you're from, where you're joining us from, that'll be great. Obviously, I know you're on my Facebook page. I love to swap, so just introduce yourself in a comment. That'll be great. Same with Periscope if you just want to put a comment and let us know where you're from. And thanks for joining. Hey, Brian, welcome. Well, tonight we're talking about how you can, well, it's actually a Q&A. So the forum is actually open to the floor for you guys this evening to pretty much ask me questions about swapping. So super excited. If you're not familiar, my name is Odetta King, also known as Swap Queen with ilovetoswap.com. We launched I Love to Swap, which is a fashion swapping website to swap or trade fashion with other fabulous people like yourself, other fashionistas, other budgetnistas like yourself around the world. So we had a live demo. Hey, thanks for joining. We had a live demo webinar last night. And so I wanted to come on and give you guys the opportunity to have a Q&A session so that you can ask me questions about swapping if you missed the broadcast, the webinar last night. So, do you have any questions before I jump into the top 3 questions that we got out of the webinar live session last night? Any questions that you want to fire away? Obviously, if you've been on our Facebook page, if you've been following us on Periscope, I talk about business, fashion, career, finance, and for this particular week, since we launched ilovetoswap.com, I've been focusing more on the topic on swapping. So if you're not familiar with swapping, swapping is the concept whereby you're trading items. You're trading, in this particular case, we're trading fashion items. So it can be clothing, shoes, accessories, home decor for men, women, or kids. So I'm just going to jump right into the content. And for those of you that are going to be watching on the broadcast replay, thanks for the hearts. Thanks for sharing, and always feel free to drop your comment, because I do go back after the broadcast and I read them and I respond to them. So the top 3 questions that we got regarding swapping last night, and I'm going to go over them so that some of you can get the information. So the top 3 questions are, obviously, if you are following us, or if you have already signed up to ilovetoswap.com, you kind of have a sense of what swapping is. So the number 1 question that we got last night on the live webinar was, what can we swap? Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you've gone to the website, we're swapping fashion items, clothes, shoes, accessories, home decor. We're swapping fashion items for men. We're swapping fashion items for women. We're swapping fashion items for kids. And we're also swapping for home decor. So if you are a mom, or you're a gal, or you're a boy, or you're a man, you can essentially go on ilovetoswap.com and look for things that you want to swap. So how is the swap going to work? Just like every other social media platform, you create a profile. Once you create a profile, you upload pictures or images of things that you have in your closet, in your house, that you do want to get rid of. Now, I stress, do want to get rid of. You want to part with things, okay? You want to part with things, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you're getting something for what you're parting with. So, as a swap queen, these are my top 3 recommendations for best swapping. So once you create your profile, you upload images of things that you do want to swap. People are going to be browsing the site, and if someone is interested in something that you have posted on your profile, people can contact you. When people contact you, you definitely want to respond right away to all your comments, all your questions, just like with Facebook. I know you guys are all over Facebook, you're all over Snapchat, you're all over Periscope, you're all over on all social media platforms, because who has time to watch TV? Like, nobody watches TV. Your phone is your TV, okay? Your iPad is your TV. Your computer is your TV. So people are going to be browsing the site, and they may see something cute or something that interests them or pique their interest, and they're going to contact you on I Love to Swap. They're going to send you a message or a comment, and they're going to say, hey, I like your skirt, I like your dress, I like your blouse, I like your shoes, whatever is it that you posted that you want to get rid of. People are going to comment, or they're going to send you a private message saying, I love whatever you have. So then you, when you get your message, you want to respond. First of all, like everything else, we're curious. We're going to look at the person profile, and we're going to see what that person has to swap that interests you. So if you look at the person profile and you see, they have a couple of cute stuff that I could probably want, the conversation continues. You go back and forth and you message them, and you make sure that it's a swap that you're going to be happy with and they're going to be happy with, okay? So once you've done all the communication, you've decided, yes, let's do it. I like it. You like it. We all like it. Everybody like it. Everybody's happy. And that's when now you will ship the item to the person. It is a swap. And one of the beautiful things with a swap is that I'm based here in New York. We are not location dependent. We are not location driven. We are not location strict. So you could be in Dubai and swap with me in New York. You could be in Chicago and swap with girl in Atlanta. You could be with someone in Hong Kong and swap with someone also in Hong Kong. You could be, I was talking to someone last night who's actually in the Philippines, and they're going to be swapping with another person that's also in the Philippines. You could be in Canada and swap with another person in Canada, or you could be in Canada and swap with someone here in New York or wherever. So the site is really, really designed to bring people together, okay? One of the good things about that is that you'll have a plethora, okay? You'll have a plethora of different options. You'll have various items to choose from, okay? Because you're not just location specific. So one of the things that I tell people to do when it comes to swapping is you definitely want to communicate. Make sure you guys are messaging each other. Make sure you're responding promptly, and really make sure that it's a fit. So people tend to do business with who they like. Same thing with swapping. If you have a successful swap with one person, you're going to be apt to always go back to that one person profile and see what else they have. Just like shopping. If you shop at Bloomingdale's and you have great experience at Bloomingdale's, guess what? The next time you want to go buy something, you're going to go to Bloomingdale's. Same concept with swapping. If you're swapping with a particular person in Dubai or London, like my girl Lisa in London, and I know that she got some fly stuff and her stuff fits me well, and I know she's legit and her stuff is dope and hooray, then guess what? I'm gonna be stocking her closet, because my girl in London is she's got her stuff together, and I want to know when she's uploading stuff, so I'm gonna favorite her profile, so every time she gets stuff, I can see what she just uploaded, and I can message her and be like, hey girlfriend, what's going on? I saw you just put up a black dress, it's so cute, take a look at my closet, see what you have. So rule number one, you definitely want to be communicating. I can't stress enough. It's all about messaging. If someone sends you a message on Facebook and you don't respond, you kind of feel some type of way, especially if you're doing business. So same concept with swapping. People are going to message you, people are going to communicate with you, and you want to respond. Pronto. Soon. Rapido. So rule number one is you're going to be communicating with people, and you want to do it prompt. So now you've decided, yes, I got this, I like the swap, we're going to ship it. Both parties, because it's a swap, you send me your stuff, I send you my stuff. Both person will ship their stuff to each other, okay? I send you my blouse, you send me your skirt, or whatever it is you're swapping. Another good swap tip is you always want to have swap bundle. You don't want to swap one item for one item. You want to have multiple. This way it's a couple of stuff going in a package, and when you get your package, you're super excited because you've got a couple of items in your package. You're just not having one blouse or one dress or one shoes or one this or one that. No, you're going to have a couple of things. That's the beauty with swapping. When you get a box, it's a couple of stuff in the box. So it's like you have options, okay? So let's talk about if you're unhappy with the swap, because some of you are probably thinking, well, what if I swap something? It looks nice on the computer or online, like with everything else. I'm in the hotel industry. You know, I may browse a hotel online and it looks great. I book it and then I get there and it's a piece of dump or it's crap. Rule number one, this is where the reviews come in, okay? Because every person that's going to swap with each other, every person has a swap rating review. So if I swap with you, and once I receive my item, I got to rate and review my interaction with you and the item that I received from you. If you swap something with me, once you got your item, you're going to rate your experience with me. You're going to write a review about me. You're going to write a review about what, you know, what we swap, if it was a dress, a skirt, a blouse, a shoe, belt, whatever. You're going to write the review. So before you buy anything, just like when you're shopping online, you always read the review. Swap is no different. Swap is shopping without money involved. That's all it is. It's swap is shopping without money involved. So you're going to read the review of people that had other interaction with whoever you're thinking of swapping, and the reviews are there. It tells you exactly live people what they did, what they swapped, and how their interaction was with the person. So that's kind of give you a comfort level of, okay, this person had 20 swaps and 18 people had good things to say. Boom, that's it. So you ship your package to them and you get your package and then you write a review, and that's the swap. It's like so freaking super simple. So just to recap, you definitely want to communicate, respond to your messages. You want to make sure that you have bundle packages. You just don't want to swap one item for one item. You want to have bundles. So if someone has something that you really like, you're not going to want to just send a box or a package with just one item. So look for other stuff that you probably would want, right? And you make a nice package of a couple of items and you ship it to each other, and that's it. So you want to always have like a bundle package. And lastly is you read the reviews. If I'm going to go buy something online, or even if I'm not going to go buy something online, if I go buy something to the corner store, to the grocery store, or in a retail store, or in a shop, or wherever, I'm going to Google or I'm going to review the product before I go buy it. Case in point, I'm thinking of getting some ink for my computer, my printer. Like, I'm reading the reviews of the type of ink that I'm going to go buy to see what other people had to say about it. So the reviews are going to be an integral part of reassuring you who you're swapping with. Oh, and bonus. When you ship your item to the swapper that you're swapping with, you have to provide the tracking number. And that's another thing, because I had an incident this week whereby I purchased something online and I got the tracking number. So having the tracking number is really, like, without the tracking number, you can't swap. You have to have a tracking number. That's mandatory for ilovetoswap.com website. You have, everything that's being shipped has to have a tracking number. This way, the person on the receiving end can expect it. They can track it. They know where it is. They know when to expect it. And they're just not in limbo wondering, well, where is it? Like, am I going to get it? Like, why is it taking so long? Like, you could literally track it, because there is going to be a tracking. Oh, my hair is falling down. There is going to be a tracking of every package. So once you ship your item, you have to put a package tracking number so the person on the receiving end can track the package. Especially if you're going to be swapping someone that lives not in your area or not in your city, you know, or out of the country, then it's even more, because anything that you buy out of the country is going to take a much longer time frame. So another bonus tip is you probably want to swap with other people within your country. So if someone is in the Philippines and they're on ilovetoswap.com, then it's probably cheaper for them to swap with another person in their country, because one, the shipping cost is going to be lower, and two, the shipping time frame is going to be shorter, as opposed to swapping with another person in the USA. Okay, so Though actually I said 3, but I've given you 5. I've given you 5 swap tips. Tonight is Friday, and as you know, we've launched a site this week, and we've actually opened it up to our subscribed members that are on our mailing list. So if you are on our mailing list, you would have gotten a series of emails this week letting you know that, hey, you want to sign up, you want to register, you want to upload your products to swap. This way you can take advantage of the free membership. So if you are on our Facebook Live video, Facebook Live page, if you are on our Periscope page, if you are on our Twitter page, if you are on our Snapchat page, if you are on our Facebook groups page, if you are on our YouTube channel, again, you definitely want to make sure that you go to ilovetheswap.com, register, sign up this week. Today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday, and then Sunday. Make sure that you register this week, upload your images so that we can start swapping, because come Monday, we're going to open up the site to the public. So you guys have first dip and you guys have free membership. So if you don't have any other questions, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful swap fabulous weekend. It's your girl Odetta with ilovetheswap.com, your swap queen, coming to you live from New York, giving you 5 tips. Actually, I said 3, but it's 5 tips from the Q&A that we had last night. I was talking about swapping. So, do I need to recap? 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 Okay, guys, so I will talk to you Monday. I usually broadcast Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After all, I am here in New York. So I will see you guys on Monday, and have a fantabulous, fabulous, swap fabulous, everything is fabulous weekend. Bye. It's your girl Odetta, also known as the Swap Queen, coming to you live with ilovetheswap.com. 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 Bye.